What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Luigi back at it again with a brand new sneaker review. We have another sneaker to add to the series, Fresh Kicks for $100. If you guys are unfamiliar with the series, Fresh Kicks for under $100, pretty much a series where I go and I try to find the best sneaker under $100, whether it be a hype sneaker, eventually goes on sale, whether it be on the internet, whether it be in the store. Pretty much I go out and I try to find the best sneaker that I personally think is fire and that is under $100. If you guys are a big fan of that series, then you've come to the right place. Before we get into this sneaker review, make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram _Luigi to stay updated on my behind the scenes content, sneaker content, clothing content, or if you just want to message me to chop it up, my messages are always open to you guys. And if it's your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It would be really appreciated. It really does help the channel. It really does help us get us out there a lot more. Hit that like button if you guys did enjoy the video, and also click that little bell to stay notified because we do drop videos every single week. But let's get into the video. Today's sneaker review is going to be on a pair of Air Max sneakers. Now, like I say so many times before, are you a real sneakerhead if you don't have a pair of Air Maxes in your rotation? It's very important, especially for me or someone who's into sneakers as myself, to have a pair of Air Maxes in your rotation. You know, Air Maxes are classic. They never go out of style. Especially these right here are a retro of the OG version of the sneaker from when it first came out. They're just a staple, and Air Maxes will just never go out of style. So this color and this shade of blue, I need to have it. But enough about that. Let's get into the review. So the box we have today is just a regular Nike box, but the cool thing I love about this whole entire pack and like the colorways and everything about it, I think it's just super dope. So depending on the colorway of the sneaker that you chose to buy, that's gonna be the color of the box. So you have the Nike Air right here. You do have some more hits of Nike Air. You do have like this pattern, this striped white pattern, kind of similar to like the off-white, the Nike Air Max 90 and the royal blue colorway. Like I said before, this thing is a classic, such a timeless silhouette. The Air Max 90 is definitely one of my favorite Air Maxes of all time. The Air Max 1 is obviously my favorite of all time, but the Air Max 90 is coming in second. It's just a classic model. I mean, every time I see like a visible air unit, it just always gets me. It's just super clean, and especially in this royal blue colorway, it's so many different materials in the sneaker, and for the price point, it's just super crazy. I actually got these under retail. I actually picked these up for about $90, which is why this is part of the series, Fresh Kicks for under $100. I wore these freaking things pretty much almost every day. But enough about that. I think the sneaker's fire. Let's get into the review. First thing that we're going to be talking about is the colors of the sneaker. Now, this sneaker is predominantly blue. You do have lots of hits of blue on it. You have that royal blue, you have white, you have this grayish suede, you have black on the mudguard right here, you have like clear right here on the visible air unit. But it's just a lot of colors mixing in really well. And I don't know if it's just me, or maybe I'm just like in a whole like blue mood lately, but I feel like the royal blue with the black and the gray suede just mixes really well. Materials of the sneaker. Now, you do have lots of materials on the sneaker, and especially for the price point, I do believe that the materials are actually pretty solid. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of the materials just because on the toe box right here, you do have this mesh material right here, and I've seen on some photos and on some reviews that apparently this crease is really bad. I've worn these a couple times and I still haven't gotten like that nasty crease. I have like this nice gray suede right here and hit of black leather right here on the side of the sneaker where the mudguard is. Same thing on the lateral and on the medial side. Another material that you do have like this nylon material right here on the tongue. Overall, I would say the materials on the sneaker are actually pretty damn good, and especially for the price point. Going into the side of the sneaker, it's going to be the same thing on the lateral and on the medial side. You do have this charcoal gray right here, this really nice suede. As far as the suede goes, I would say it's actually pretty nice. It's actually really like buttery smooth. It's really nice. And the suede right here on the toe box as well, right under where the mesh is actually really freaking nice. Inside of the mudguard right here, you do have this panel in a blue hit that does say Air Max, and it's actually on top of the black leather mudguard, so it does look really nice. Same thing, it's going to be the same thing again on the other side of the sneaker. So the lateral and the medial side are the same exact materials, same placement as well as far as the Air Max branding on the side of the sneaker as well. Shoelaces of the sneaker. Now, these sneakers came with white shoelaces, which is pretty fine to me. If they would have came with like black laces, I would have definitely lace swapped them, put some white laces in them. You guys know pretty much how I do with my sneakers. Most of the time I just throw like cream laces on or white shoelaces on. Very rarely I ever put any like color shoelaces on my sneaker, just because I'm not a big fan of putting just too much color into a sneaker. It really depends, but overall nothing too crazy, just your standard regular white flat laces. The tongue of the sneaker, you do have this tongue. It is done in like this nylon material. You do have some more Nike branding right here on the tongue. It does say Nike and this blue hit right here. It does say Air Max print right here, and the tongue of the sneaker is actually really comfortable. It's actually really, it feels like really plush, and it's actually really soft to the touch as well. So overall, I would say they did a good job on the tongue. I actually really like it. It actually came out really freaking clean. To the back of the heel tab right here, you do have the famous back tab right here for the Air Max 90s. Hit of royal blue right here. You do have some more Nike branding. You have the swoosh, you have Nike, you have the Air, and these are done in like a black hit. So it does match really well. I love how the black just blends in really well with the royal blue. The midsole of the sneaker, it's your regular standard Air Max 90 midsole. They didn't do anything too crazy with it, just your standard regular white midsole, and then it kind of transitions to like this royal blue hit right here where the visible air unit is, and goes back into that white on the back by where the heel tab is. Nothing too wild. The outsole of the sneaker, you do have some more hits of royal blue mixing in well with that black. So obviously it's royal blue, so you do have multiple hits of black mixing in well with the royal blue. Just your standard regular Air Max 90 traction. Nothing too wild. If you've seen a pair of Air Max 90s, then you already know what it looks like. Just going back into the sneaker one more time, I got these for a super steal. I actually picked these up on WSS, a sneaker store. It's a sneaker store, and I actually purchased these on their online store. So link to these sneakers will be down below if you guys do want to purchase them. I'm not really too sure if they're on sale. If they are, I will post a coupon link down below. But as far as comfort wise goes on the sneaker, super comfortable. You don't have to worry about your feet hurting in them all day. As far as sizing goes, I did go my true to size, which is 7.5. So if you guys are wondering which size you should go, I would recommend going true to size. You guys should be fine. The royal blue Air Max 90s was just a sneaker that I needed in my collection. I needed to have it. I'm a big fan of Air Maxes. You know, I cannot have a sneaker collection without having a pair of Air Maxes, and especially after owning these, I'm just mad at myself because I didn't pick up any more pairs. I do believe a pair of infrareds are going to come out very soon. They're going to retro those. I'm definitely going to pick those up. Even though I'm more of a big fan of blue than I am of red, I definitely need those in my collection. This sneaker is just gonna go with anything in your collection. These sneakers look good with jeans, they look good with shorts, they look good with zipper pants. Pretty much the reason why I bought these sneakers is because they just pretty much go with everything that's in my wardrobe. Anytime I can get a fresh pair of sneakers under $100, it's always a great time, especially the Air Max 90. If you guys are into Air Max 90s and you guys do want to switch it up and get a new pair of sneakers, I would really recommend this. But that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm gonna throw these on feet to show you guys how I styled them, and that will be the end of the video. If it's your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It would be really appreciated, and it really does help the channel grow, and it really does help us get us out there a lot more. Hit that like button if you guys did enjoy the video, and click that little bell to stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. As always, make sure you guys follow the cameraman on his Instagram at Leon_Kev. If you guys appreciated all the on-feet shots, if you guys like all the dope photos that are on my Instagram, Kevin is responsible for them. So if you guys can give him a follow, I would really appreciate it. And also follow me on my Instagram at _LouisG to stay updated on all my behind the scenes content, sneaker content, clothing content, or if you just want to message me to chop it up, my messages are always open to you guys. That's gonna be pretty much it, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.